Skagit Legal Aid expands access to the civil justice system, and we identify and eliminate barriers that perpetuate poverty, racism, and injustice. Our legal services are focused on tenants at risk of homelessness, indigenous immigrants from southern Mexico and Central America, tribal members and Native Americans, and also individuals that have been formerly involved in the criminal justice system. The Legal Foundation funding for our work is absolutely integral. Over the past several years, we have made a very concerted effort to engage in community conversations with the Swinomish tribe to better meet their civil legal needs.
Bonjour, Austin Jimacum, My name is Austin Jimacum, and I'm from Neah Bay, Washington, which is located on the Makah Reservation. There is a need that exists on the Swinomish Reservation when it comes to access to justice. So our goal is to be a consistent resource for tribal members, making sure that people always have someone in court with them, representing them. Majority of the issues that people come in to get help with are mostly related to family law, marriage dissolutions, protection orders, parenting plans, post-conviction relief. We also will help elders with drafting wills or power of attorney documents.
We hosted a very large training event to get more attorneys licensed in the tribal bar. We partnered with the Native American Law Student Association at Seattle University Law School to give law students an experience working with tribal members directly. Through this, we've developed an externship with Seattle U Law School. We will actually have our first extern starting in the winter, who is a tribal member herself.
A main goal that Skagit Legal Aid has is to continue to expand our tribal clinics so that other tribes in our service area can take advantage of the free legal services that we have. We hope to see the great things that are happening at Swinomish continue to happen at other tribes.
The Skagit Valley, as opposed to other places in the state, has a very large population of indigenous farm workers.
I work very closely with the Mixteco indigenous community here in Skagit County. Since I speak Mixteco, I have been able to reach the community.
Mixteco is not a written language, so most folks are not literate. Many also come from very small rural villages where typical municipal or government services may not be available. So they may not actually have a birth certificate. They may not have any other type of identification. They move to the United States and they don't have anything. Well, what happens when you try to get a driver's license? What happens when you try to open up a bank account? What happens when you try to apply for financial aid for your child? Washington State is very fortunate to have the Mexican consulate here in Seattle. It's very difficult for people to get appointments there.
A lot of it's because of language barrier, but then also not knowing the documents that they need. I reach out to the Mexican consulate, let them know how many appointments I need. They'll give it to me within 1-2 weeks. Last year, more than 200 people that we took to Seattle were able to get their passport, matricula, file for their voting ID. Vast majority of our clients come from the farm worker communities. They pick the fruits, they contribute to the economy, they make sure that we have what we need at our table to eat at home. A lot of our clients either live in housing provided by employers. It's very common to see many of our clients sharing a 2-bedroom apartment, 2-3 families in an apartment, and it has been such a barrier for our families to even put in an application for housing. Assisting them in getting their identity document opens so much doors for them. Once when they have their documents in hand, the following day or on that same day, they can go and get a Washington State ID and being able to go and open a bank account and getting housing. They are extremely grateful just because there's that assistance. Thank you to the Legal Foundation of Washington for the grants that are provided for Skagit Legal Aid. I can definitely assure that we are having a positive impact on our community here in Skagit County.